Welcome to SIGO'S This and That. In today's video, we delve into the captivating and controversial Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Brace yourself for a gripping account of the trial's first major drama. During the proceedings, Sergeant Mogano voiced his concerns to the judge regarding a classified document ordered by the court. This document, which compiled all cases investigated against accused number 5, Mr. Bongani Ntanzi, contained sensitive information, including the names of key witnesses. Sergeant Mogano revealed his fears for the safety of these witnesses, as they now face the grave risk of intimidation, violence, or kidnapping. The electrifying legal battle between the judge and the advocates is the next spectacle you cannot miss. Witness as the judge initially rules against the acceptance of the documents, only to later change his ruling after Advocate Mshololo delivers a stunning uppercut of a legal challenge. It is an intense confrontation that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But that's not all. Stick around till the end, and we promise to lighten the mood with something that will bring a smile to your face. Advocate Mshololo takes center stage and showcases her sensational Mshololo dance challenge. It's an unexpected and delightful moment that you don't want to miss. We value your opinion, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below to share your insights and engage in a thrilling discussion. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to become a part of our vibrant crime enthusiast family. Help us grow by sharing this video with others who share the same passion for true crime and legal battles. Stay tuned for even more captivating content as we unravel the mysteries of the world through SIGO'S This and That. Subscribe now and join us on this thrilling journey.
Oh, okay. You want to talk to Mr. Baloyi?
No,
I was asking to address the court before the defense asked a question. There is something that is bothering me, my lord.
Okay.
Mavane gore go pejore ke tlele pampiri ya di case ve re dira mavane.
Yes.
Yesterday the court asked me to bring a document of cases that we were doing.
So,
I brought the documents as the court has asked me. I've written down all the cases that we were doing and the names of the accused. I also gave it to Advocate Baloyi contained in an envelope. As we were sitting and during the break, my lord, I saw the document. When I handed it over to Mr. Baloyi, it was written confidential. However, I saw the document now roaming around in court, my lord.
Who else had that document?
I saw Muzi in possession of it, and all the accused were reading it.
Who gave them that? Do you know? Wait. Let him have his say. Who gave it to?
I do not know who gave it to them, my lord. And now I am being worried, my lord, for our witnesses, especially in those cases. And some of those cases also affect some of the accused. I would not mention them by names. And in all these cases, my lord, there are firearms that are involved.
But
People were shot.
But how it's which way?
People were kidnapped and other people were threatened. So I was worried if my witnesses would still be alive tomorrow.
Case number
As I am saying that, my lord, there are a couple of case numbers there.
And computing system computer system SAPS
It is possible that they can go into our SAPS computers so that they would get the names and the addresses of our witnesses.
Advocate
I saw saying I am not accusing Advocate Mshololo, but he brought a certain case which he got into our system of a non-Ngoma case. And it shows accused number 1.
And more Sergeant
On top, it shows that a person that has retrieved that case is Sergeant Mngomezulu. I'm not sure if is that sergeant related to him or not. So thus I am afraid, my lord, that will others not be able to retrieve the same information as he received it as well. And I would also like to ask, when I brought that document, was it for the defense or was it for the accused?
It was for the court. Actually, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Because that document is supposed to be perused by me first. Because I'm aware of the Intelligence Act that certain documents are classified. I'm aware of that. I've dealt with cases like this in the past. When apartheid was applicable, where you approach a judge in chambers and the judge makes an order and reads it in chambers to the presiding advocates. But because we are so-called in a new dispensation of transparency, I made it in open court. But that document, or those documents, are not supposed to be seen by anybody except me, first. Are you with me? No. I was trying to avoid a situation where in South Africa people and judges are accused of being bought, being captured and all that nonsense. And I was going to familiarize myself with that information, having regards to the Intelligence Act and protocols. And I would have decided what information, having regard to the proceedings here, has to be divulged to the councils here.
ka moraga mo bue go tla e be tlo tšea sephetho sa gore ke tse di feng tše e leng gore di swanetše di fiwe batho goba baemedi le motšhotšhisi ka moraga
Are you with me, sir?
le a kwešiša. That is understood.
Mr. Baloyi, what is your excuse?
There's a good case, my lord. The document was disclosed to my colleagues in line with what the court said yesterday, that it's only meant for the eyes of the court as well as the defense counsel.
No, but they said the accused were reading it.
Yes, well,
They got it obviously from the...
yes.
Actually, I'm shocked, that senior counsels like this can actually behave in this matter. I'm just shocked. I explicitly said it's only for the court officials. Now you're telling me the accused are having... This gentleman is right when he says he doesn't know whether tomorrow some of the witnesses will be dead or not. Because this is, unfortunately, is a type of case we're dealing with, unfortunately, where people are said to be shot, etc., etc., etc.
But I've just asked my learned friend to give back the copies to minimize the impact that there might be, and the copies will then be...
Mr. Gumezulu, what's your view now?
My Lord, I would like to exonerate myself from...
Hello?
I would like to exonerate myself. I've never consulted with the clients or with the accused.
Where did your clients get the document? Already?
No.
Which client and which accused?
Muzi le ka mogala wa ne ba kgobakanetse mara ba ile beletse ka mo ba ba tshwere pampiri jo ka mo
Muzi and all of them, they were...
Who is Muzi? Accused number who?
Muzi
is number 1
accused number 1, my lord.
He was reading that
we
document.
tsera go ba kopana ba ile bela
He took it and he went towards them, and they were all together reading the document.
Yeah. And Mr. Nisi?
My Lord, I feel a bit uncomfortable when the court says, and I'm saying this with utter respect for the court, when the court says the court is shocked that senior counsel such as us here,
If it's true,
we do such
you're
a
right.
despicable
Maybe a mistake.
It is
If-
indeed despicable.
if it is true,
Yes. But what worries me is, I don't think a statement that has been uttered by the court in the circumstances where it has not been determined exactly what the circumstances were through which this accused person were able to see that document. It's a bit appropriate, because now it seems as if all of us, they just decided to stand up and give these documents to...
no, fine. You can tell me.
Coming
Is your
to the
client,
accused.
did your client see that document? Because that's-
I did not consult with my client this morning.
did he
but
see? You don't know if he saw the document.
I don't know whether
Okay,
he saw
fine.
the document
Mr.
or what.
Nimalo?
My Lord, I'm not too sure. Why is this witness worried about the statement that he has made? Because in his own statement that he made on the 25th of October 2023, he refers to one of the cases where...
No, that's obfuscation. Do you know that word? Obfuscation. Hello? Do you know obfuscation?
I'll have to go to the dictionary.
OBFUSFUCATION. Obfuscation. That's what you're doing. So dealing with the present situation, you're telling me about an affidavit of a person who you say...
No,
We're talking about a court order which said he must bring that information and it mustn't be made available to any other persons except myself maybe and the council. Now you're talking about...
Yes. Then in that information that he provided, in his statement, I'm saying in his statement, he refers to one of the cases that are detailed in that document that he provided to my colleague this morning. One of the cases are referred there in his own statement that he made. So I'm failing to understand, my Lord, how I have
You
not...
don't even know what cases is referring to in the document which he wrote. Maybe the very case you are quoting is not of any moment according to him. Are you with me? It's like the Nongoma case. You can mention it because we have dealt with it.
My Lord, the court is not understanding what I'm
I
saying.
understand fully, sir. So your client have access to that document, sir? this court. Hello?
I did consult with my client.
And you showed him the document?
I consulted him based on one case that is mentioned in that document.
Did your client have access to the document which I said the sergeant should write for my own perusal?
Yes, he did, because I had to consult with my client based on the case that the witness has documented in his own affidavit. The consultation was based on that.
Ms. Mshololo, what's your view?
My Lord, may I ask back leave to consult with my client, because I personally have not read that information.
You are not aware of that information?
Of that information, but may I just clarify from my client if he...
yeah.
Thank you. My Lord, I have not read or consulted with my client regarding the document that was given to us by the state. And my client informs me that when they were grouped together with accused number 2, 4, and 5, they were reading this document, my Lord. Or maybe if I can just show it to my...
It's not the one that is prepared by...
It's not the one, my Lord, yes. And they are indicating the page that they were looking for.
Whose document is it?
It's an indictment, my Lord.
Oh, they were reading the charge sheet?
They were reading the charges.
Which they've been reading in the past 3-5 years?
No, my Lord, but that's what was happening.
I hear you.
Yes. This
Where's that confidential document, Mr.?
The document
because
they
now
were reading?
we're getting the fact that now...
Sorry, my Lord, can I just get further instructions, my Lord? I see the hand is up from my client.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just to add, my Lord, as to what were they discussing in this indictment, my Lord. He says they were discussing about witness number 104, who is being referred.
No, they can discuss their indictment, no problem.
Yes,
no problem.
I just wanted to be clear as to what is it that they were discussing in this
inquiry is about whether or not this order which I made has been exposed.
Yes. Those are my submissions.
Mr. Meyiwa, where's that document which we given by?
I'm just trying to get all the copies from my colleagues.
My Lord, before the copies are being taken back, with due respect, my Lord.
I want the copies which the gentleman, the witness, made to be put in the same envelope, which was supposed to be for my eyes first. You know, during apartheid, I must say this, we had apartheid judges in these treason trial cases, where a judge would make an order that an investigating officer should do what I did. And then he would say that the order is just for the court. And even the counsels who were in court would never, ever be aware of that order, because the judge then had a discretion whether to disclose that information or not. And invariably, he never disclosed that information. Now, we think we've got a democracy here which is functioning. And then court officials will know what to respect when a judge says that order is made to divulge certain information which is not supposed to be made available to the public. Just check whether all these documents are the ones which you... Do you have a copy of the original document?
No,
How many?
original document.
I gave Mr. Baloyi the original document
And I did that copy.
and he made copies for himself.
So there was one document.
So not na yona, ke nka nkirele yona.
Okay.
I do not have it. I said he should do it for me.
Is it Gininda who will know? Just listen to me. Is it Brigadier Gininda who will know under which section of the Intelligence Secrets Act these documents are categorized?
Le go tlo kgonagala gore le tsebe gore ditokomane tse di mo sectioning e feng.
It's about getting in the more secret service and crime intelligence.
I am informed that they are on the Secret Service and Crime Intelligence.
Okay, can you bring those documents?
Sure.
In the nature of things, these documents are not going to form part of these proceedings because that evidence has now been contaminated. And this court has got a discretion to decide whether to make these documents available as I originally intended. Because from what this witness is telling me, if I do that, some people's lives will be jeopardized. It's not saying that. He talks about people being killed. He talks about guns swirling around. He talks about kidnapping. He talks about whether his witnesses will be safe and alive tomorrow. So this court makes a ruling that this information must be expunged from the record of these proceedings on the basis of the fact that it may jeopardize other persons' lives, which are more important than the life of this judge. Okay, Ms. Mshololo, let's go on.
My Lord, can I ask that we take the long adjournment and now resume after lunch?
Okay. What's the time there?
I think it's 2 minutes after 1. My Lord, we're debating the issue. Is counsel now going to proceed?
Yeah, I'm going to proceed with the cross-examination.
Along the lines that she was doing.
Yes. But the only order I made is that this confidential information
Khoro e re ditokomane tsela tse ba tseng tsona ga di jwale khoro e tlo di swara ka lebaka la mabaka a besitseng le fane ka ona e be go bolelwa ka maphelo a batho.
Bonke labaphepha ukuthi usetshenziswe walethe la enkantolo kuyazochitha enkantolo ayasasetshenziswa kuzo lugaba.
just for my own edification, where are the dockets?
The docket did the guy.
Docket ya Fosloras. Since Vaisha decision, I saw
Case number?
The case number,
534.
Aksa Ropola case number.
What's the charge? What's the charge?
Dealing in drugs.
Dealing in drugs, my lord.
Yeah, it's 534, if I recall. 534
Something, yeah.
6.
Khoro Gary Ekareke 5346.
And the other one?
Yengwe.
Ekia Nongoma 160 of 10.
And this one is for Nongoma 160
Of 10 2018.
of 10
160 of 10, 2018.
Yes.
Where is the docket?
Normally Kishila Kaya my lord because Kenel Ginda we will some rota level.
Okay.
I did not get it where I left it, as Colonel Ginda said he will come and look for it.
And the other one?
Yengwe guy.
Not Jona Jepe.
Those are the two that the court needed.
Okay, 2 o'clock.
My Lord, can I make one submission, my Lord, with due respect? I know the court has ruled, but it is my request that that information that has been taken back from us, it must not also be kept with the court.
Why not?
Because that information is coming from the witness.
Did you hear the ruling I made?
Yes, my Lord.
What was the ruling?
That we are not entitled to it. The order was that the witness must bring this information for the court purposes.
Right.
Yes, my Lord. My request, my Lord, is that the information cannot come from the witness direct to the court without us having been given an opportunity to look at the information that is submitted before this honorable.
I thought you had seen it, all of you. You just gave a copy. Didn't you give a copy?
I have not seen it, my Lord.
Okay, take it.
I have not seen it, my Lord. Thank you.
This information will form part of the proceedings of this. Just give it.
As the court
So that
visits,
if this case goes somewhere else, the
As-
judges in the SCA
SCA.
and the judges in the Constitutional Court will
Thank
have
you.
access to this.
as the court visits.
I'm not so naive as to take the information which has been led to this court and go and keep it in my sitting room.
Thank you, ma'am.
Jwale ba kgopela gore ditokomane tsela di ska ya tshwara kgoro le no ba tshwara.
They're trying to.
Thanks for watching. Love to you all. Cheerio.